I have some amazing question from mechanics to solve. Let's see. The question is asking find the coordinates, direction angles, alpha, beta, and gamma of the force F1 is equal to 375 lb, so that the resultant force at point A is 0. So how you would check your answer. So first of all, we have three forces, and since they are saying it's in equilibrium and resultant point A is 0, so I know if I add three forces, it will become 0, right? So first of all, what I have to do is I have this information, full information of F2, but I don't know the middle part. In the middle part we have two different locations like B and this one, so I have to figure it out. Let's see what I can do. First of all, if I take the B components, it's gonna be from X. It's you should see it's from X. Here's X. From X, B is 5 feet 5 feet long. So B is 5I, and if you see it's in y direction it's 7 feet long, but in this case it's opposite to the y direction because y is labeled here. So whenever you see whatever the number opposite to the labeled side, it's negative. So here it's -7j, and there's no height, therefore it's 0 k. So I have found the B. So in order to calculate this force, I have to know this A. So first of all, let's see. So first, this is given in angles, so I have to find all the projection on this. First of all, I am taking XY projection. So if you see XY plane, the projection is 70 degree. So it's going to be like if you shrink from x-axis, it's going to be cos 70. So it's going to be 10 cos 70 is my XY f of f. Let's say FA XY plane. So in the XY plane, it's cos of 10 cos 70. 10 cos 70 degree, and then we had to find XYZ components using this, and I can find XY components using this. Let's say I can first of all I'm going to find FAX component. Let's say it's a AX component. Let's say AX component. It's going to be uh, this is 10. So FAX AX. Let's say this one is AXY. AXY. So AX component is going to be projection times, if you see X component is this side, so other side. Therefore if I take this 30 degree, if I shrink along y-axis, it's going to be cos 30, but if you want to calculate the x-axis, it's if you see it's the opposite direction, so I have to take sine 30 for this. So it's going to be 10 cos 70 sine 30. I'm just going to AXY sine 30. So first let's calculate AXY first, so it will make everything easier. Let me bring my calculator. So it's 10 cos 70. So it's 3.5 3.42. 10 cos 70 is 3.42, so 10 cos 70 sine 30 is going to be 3.42 times sine 30, which is equal to 1.71. So this is going to be 1.71, but don't forget guys, because if you see this x values in the opposite direction of this x labeled x, so therefore it should be negative. So this is negative 1.71. And if I calculate ay, in this case this 30 degrees along with a y-axis, so I can use cos 30 for this. So this is going to be axy cos 30 cos 30. So I can just say axy 3.42 cos 30, 3.42 cos 30 is going to be equal to 2.96. 2.96 is my y value. And now I am going to calculate AC. So z, it's just the height, so therefore I can directly apply the 70 degree with this 10 feet. So it's going to be 10 sine 70 is going to be my z axis. So 10 sine 70, so 10 sine 70 is going to be 9.39, and it's positive because it's in the upper side, 9.39. So these are my xyz values. So from this information I can find UAB. UAB is going to be equal to RAB magnitude, RAB over RAB magnitude. So RAB is going to be AX, this one minus, like, let's put the values together so it's easy to calculate. So B is 5, we have already put there, it's 5y minus 7j and 0k. And if I put A values, this is A values, I put A values, it's going to be minus 1.71i, comma 2.96j, comma 9.39k. So these are my A values. Now in order to calculate UAB, I have to deduct B from A. So it's going to be A minus, like B from A. So it's going to be B minus A. B from, wait a minute. B minus A. B minus A. It's going to be B minus A. So let's say 5i minus 1.71. It's going to be plus 6.71i. And B minus A. So minus 7 minus 2.96 is going to be minus 9.96. 0 minus 9.39, it's going to be minus 9.39. So this is going to be ijk over square root of 6.71 square plus negative 9.96 square plus negative 9.39 square. So let's calculate this value. So it's going to be, okay, square root of 6.71 square plus 9.96 square plus 9.39 square, 9.39 square, which is equal to 15.24. So it's going to be divided by 15.24. 15.24. So now I have calculated the UAB. So since we have UAB, I can calculate FAB. So to calculate FAB, I have to multiply this UAB by FA. Let's say they have mentioned it's FAB, so I have to use that same thing. So 135 times this one. So if I calculate, it's going to be 135 times 6.71 I minus 9.96J minus 9.39K over 15.24. So let's multiply and see what we get right here. So 135 divided by 15.24 is equal to 8.86. So 8.86, let's keep that here and multiply. It will make everything easier. So 8.86 multiplies everything. 6.71 minus 9.96J minus 9.39K. So if I multiply everything, let's see what I get. 8.86 times 6.71 is equal to 59.45. 59.45 I minus 8.86 times 9.96 is equal to 88.24. 88.24J, and if I multiply 8.86 times 9.39, it's going to be equal to 83.19. 83.19 K. Sorry. So these are the my IJK values. Now from this, uh, now I can one more thing I can do. Now I can calculate this one, F1. F1, we have found the Cartesian components for this one, but we have to find the Cartesian components for F1. So in order to calculate Cartesian, I have to simply say, because usually what is the formula for first time unit vector, right? So in this case we don't have unit vector for F1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just multiply this one by x by z. So 375 let's say F1 is equal to F1 to F1, whatever the value F1, let's say F1 prime, F1 prime is equal to 375 times x y z, x plus y plus z. So if I put this value, and it's going to be 375 x I plus 375 yj and plus 375, and let's see, in this case x is positive, sorry, x is positive, y is positive, c is positive, so we don't have problem with that. So it's going to be x y z k. So these are my values. Now according to this question, they say when I add all three of them together, it will become 0. So let's add all of them together. F1 plus F2 plus FAB is going to be 0. F1 prime plus F2 plus FAB is going to be equal to 0. So let's put the values right here. What I'm going to do is, since we can't add j components with I, we can't add c components with k, like k components with I, like we can't add k components with j. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to directly add the I and k, so it will become easier. So let's put I values together. In the FAB, I value is 59.4, 5I, and in this the given one it's 40.6I positive plus 40.6I and plus 375xi. So this is my first equation, and plus let's add the j's together. The first is 88.24 minus 88.24j, 24j, and 88.24j plus minus 284.7j, and plus 375yj, plus 375yj, and the next equation is going to be uh, this one 80 minus 83.19k, 3.19k, and this one 83.18k plus 80 mm, plus 83.18k plus 375 ck. So these are my values. All of them are going to be equal to 0. So from this equation, what we can say is, if the I components, all of the I components are going to be equal to 0, all of the Y components are equal to 0, all of the Z components are going to be equal to 0. So let's bring it separately. So let's find the I components first. 59 pi. I am just directly going to add it, and let's see. So 59.45 plus 40.6 plus 40.6 is equal to 100.05. So 100.05 I plus 375 xi is equal to 0. So in order to find the x component, what I have to do is I have to just separate this 375 x value. So I have to simply bring it to the other side. Let's get rid of the I, j, k signs. Let's find the x values, x, y, c values. So x 375x is going to be equal to minus 100.05 over 375. So it's going to be minus 100.05 over 375, which is going to give me what value? Let's see. So it's going to give me so let's divide this one by 375. It's giving me 0.2668. So 0.2668. So this, since this is that, and y value. So the question, we have to read the question carefully. They're asking, find the coordinate direction angles for the four segments so that the second force is okay. So I need the coordinates first, x and y and z. I have to find that for sure. X. Let's find the y. If I add these two together, let's say what I get. 82.24 plus 284.7 is equal to 372.94. 372.94, it's negative, all negative, and this is going to be plus 375y equal to 0. So y is going to be 375, y is going to be equal to positive 372.94, and y is going to be equal to 372.94 over 375. So if I divide that, let's see what I get. 372.94 divided by 375, which is equal to 0.9945. 0.9945, that's my y value. Now I can find the z value. Let's use this gap right here. Okay, here we go. So if I put this equation, 83.19, or it's almost like cancelling. Let's see what's happened. 83.18 minus 83.19, it's 0.01. So 0.01 j plus 375y, get rid of the j, so y is equal to 0. So 375y is equal to 0.01. So if I divide this number by 375, it's going to be a really small number. Let's see what I get. 0.01 divided by 375. Yes, 0.00000266. 0.000266. So this is my y for the y components. Now from this information, what I can do is, I can find the resultant force. So it's gonna be cos inverse of all the values I have found out. So let's put it in the calculator. So if I found cos inverse x, let's see what I get. Cos inverse 0.2668. Let me see. So these are my three values. Let's see. 100. So x, y, this is y value, and where is my z value? Oh, I didn't find z yet. Okay, this is my z value. Okay, this is z. F1. Okay, fc. So we did f1 and fx and fy, f1 fy, right, but there's a mistake in fz, because to calculate the z component I have to do fcab, fc2, fc1, and it's given, okay, fc1 is equal to 0. So there's one more fc is left, and it doesn't multiply with 375. So in this case fc doesn't multiply with 375. Let's see why is that reason. hmm because there's no vertical component. Let's see. So it doesn't multiply with 375. Therefore we can directly find the c right here. So it's gonna be z alone. So if I calculate, I have to do this again. Let's see. 0 point, here we go. So that's my equation, and let's see what happens. So we know these two values are okay, and this is 83 point and I made a mistake in calculating this one. It's actually 83.7 when we calculate. 83.7, so it's going to be minus 83.7 minus 83.75 actually 75 mm, 83.7 7 plus 83.18 plus c is going to be equal to 0. C is going to be equal to 0, therefore uh, actually we had to multiply this one by, man, yeah, this multiplies by 70. Oh no, Missy, I made it. I did right before. There's no wrong math. So it's gonna be like the C. Okay, now if I find C, it's gonna be, it's not 7, it's 2 4. Okay, now what I have to do is I have to simply calculate that again. It's 375 75 Z. Uh, so it's gonna be 80 negative 83.24 K. To get rid of the K, we don't have to put the K. 83.24 plus 83.18 plus 375 Z is going to be equal to 0. So let's add 83.24 and 83.18. Let's see what happens. 83.24 plus 83.18 is equal to 83 point, it's minus, so 83.18 minus 83.24. 0.24 is equal to 0.06. So since this is that, c is equal to 0.06 positive. It's going to be positive number because it's negative here. So when I move that is positive, then 375 divided, it's going to be equal to 0.006 divided by 375. 375 is going to be 0.0016. 0.000016. So this is my final answer. Now what I have to do is I have to simply multiply these values by 375 to find the real force, because force is what whatever time it times its unit vector. So we have found the units here. So now I have to calculate the force. So let's say f of x is equal to this times 375. 0.2668 times 375 is going to be 100.05. 100.05. If I calculate the fy, it's going to be this time 0.9945. So this 0.9945 times 45 times 375. Let's calculate that. 0.9945 times 375 is equal to 372.9. Now if I calculate this one, 0.00016 times 375 is going to be equal to 0.006. Fc is equal to 0.006. So these are my values. Now what I have to do is I can find the angle from these values. So from this x by z components I can find the value. So what I have to do is I have to simply divide this one by 375 and cos inverse. So cos alpha is going to be cos inverse 1105 over 375. Let's see what happens. So okay, so let's make sure we got the values right. Yeah, everything is perfect. Yeah, everything we did everything right. Now what I have to do is very simply divide. Okay, let's see. So 100 cos inverse 100.05 100.05 divided by 375. Oh, it's negative 100, so we should forget the sign. It's negative 100. So negative cos inverse negative 100 0.05 divided by 375. 375 is equal to 100 105.47. Let's check the answer here. So this is the same answer I'm getting here. So if you try this for Fy, Fc, you will get this same answer I have here. So it's for beta you do the same thing, cos inverse of 372.9 over 375 cos inverse, right? So you will get this beta is equal to 6.066 degree, and if you do it for gamma you will get uh, this one 0.006 over 375 times cos inverse, so you will get 90 degree. So that's how we do this question. I hope you guys enjoy this video. See you next time.